Alrighty, guys, a little short video here. Yeah, it might be a little bit longer one. Hopefully, I can drag it out a bit for Tom. He seems to think I should be doing longer videos, but I'm not. I'm not that way. But today, I making this video just to let you know about my experience with Amazon. And good. I bought a Dometic 12-volt fridge from them. Been about a few months. And I didn't really get a chance, to try it out. I was just doing too many things at the last moment trying to get out of here and get down to Arizona and all. So I didn't really get a chance to try it out. Well, I started using it once I got on the road, and I was having a problem with the 12 volt cord. It's got a little fuse in the plug, and it's a really weird fuse too. You can't just go to any auto parts store or whatever and find these things. Trust me, I know. I know every place between here and Arizona that sells these doggone things. And they're not real cheap. And like I said, they're kind of tough to get. So I dealt with that, for a while and figured I'd wait till I got up here. As far as these 12 volt fridges go, um, you can buy a really nice, like a Yeti or one of those things. I mean, they're like a couple, $200 plus. And yeah, they'll keep the ice, they'll keep the ice in there and keep it cold for, I've seen, a week or 2 weeks on some, on a on a good deal. But, still, you got to have ice. And say you're camping someplace, not only, way out in the middle of nowhere where I've been, down there in Arizona out in the desert, we're a long ways away from anything. You don't want, and the roads are awful. You don't want to have to drive up and down those roads any more than you have to. Trust me on that one. So it's nice to have this, 12 volt fridge. You plug it into your battery, not your vehicle battery, because it will, it'll run it down and you're going to have problems with that. But they have, it's got a battery protector switch on it, so you can set it at certain levels where it will cut off. So you can put it on the high level, and that way it'll only draw down to, like, say 12.6 volts, and the fridge turns itself off and won't come back on again until you hook up to something that has more voltage than that. And you can adjust that. There's a medium and a low, and they're, I think it's like 11 point something for the medium, and then lower than that for the low setting. So you can set that on your house battery, which can be drawn down, way down. So that'll work all right. And these things draw very little, amperage. I mean, I don't know the exact, but I think it's around 3 amps an hour, because it's only on for 15 minutes of an hour anyway. So it's a good deal. I mean, it's really handy. You put your food in there. You don't have to worry about ice. You just keep your battery charged up, and it works great. Works really good. It could be used. I mean, you got dual zone ones, that actually can freeze and refrigerate at the same time. Or this model, you can actually use it as a freezer or a refrigerator. So it just depends what you set it at. So, it was a good deal. So with the Amazon deal, I get back here and I got a hold of them, a contact. I was just trying to figure out how to start the process, of returning it. So I emailed them, and I got an email back within the hour telling me they were sorry and they were sending me out a new one immediately. And they were expediting the shipping so it wouldn't take, like a week, it'd take like 2 days, I think is what it took. So they sent me a new one, and as fast as they could, immediately, without me sending them the old one or nothing. That's pretty cool. So, and then they told me, just stick it, take the new one out, stick the old one in the box so you don't have to buy a box and pack it all up, because the thing's pretty good size. It's kind of hard to find a box exactly to fit that size. So I just stick it in the box. They give me a shipping label, send it back to them. Doesn't cost me anything. So, I mean, I got to say, Amazon went above and beyond as far as I'm concerned. This is the kind of customer service you want to get. Not, I mean, we all know what you normally get. I want to go there. So, yeah, I got the new one. I plugged it in, and I got transferred my food over. And, time will tell if it's going to, work properly. I think it will. Everybody gets one made, on Friday or Monday or whatever when someone was either in a hurry to get out of there or didn't want to be there. I mean, that's just the way it is. But, Amazon made it right. I've got a new fridge. No, I didn't have to mess around with nothing. And I couldn't be happier. And so, we'll see if this thing lasts. I mean, the difference between the Dometics and there's like Winter, and a couple other brands, the lower brands, that they're decent, but they're not made with the Danfoss compressor, which is, that's a big deal because that's generally what's going to go out. And if that goes out, you might as well buy another fridge, So one of those Winter ones it wasn't much cheaper than this one was. So, if the compressor went out on it, you're out all that money. So that's kind of why I went with Dometic. I think they're a pretty decent deal. I mean, you can go, you can buy an Engel one or, one of those ARBs, I think too, but they're like, $900, $1,200. I mean, granted, they're good. It's kind of like, a Ferrari and a Volkswagen. They're both going to get you there. They're both going to, one's, fancier and nicer and all that. But, for those of us out there in vans, living on the, fixed income or whatever we can get a hold of, most of us can't afford that, So you get something good, but you just don't go overboard, So if you guys got ARBs, Ingles, I'm not slamming you or nothing. Don't be sending me no hate mail. Don't bother me anyway. But I can hit delete button just as easy as anybody can. But, that's just the way it is. So here's a picture. Let me pan around here. There's a picture of my brand new Dometic CF50 fridge, and hopefully this sucker's gonna hold up all right. So I'll let you know. I'll keep you informed. So hope y'all having a good day. I'll chat at you later. Bye.